Yeah, yeet. Also, apologize for the sound in the background. Someone turned the heat on, so it's gonna be real loud. Meanwhile, I'm boiling in my own office. Ugh. Okay. So, last time we played, we did a quiz thing. We did a quiz thing like pertaining to Pokemon. We had found the Pokemon, I think, that we believe was the one that cut the display case open. But right now we still are missing, the only missing piece we have is Ducklet.
Roger. Roger.
Self-appointed city patrol. What are you up to? Oh, hold on, let me turn this up just a little bit. Watchdog's hobby is observing things around the city. In that case, maybe it's seen something useful. Can't hurt to ask. About you.
Roger.
Oh, you never get bored in the city because there are so many different people and Pokemon to watch? Must be fun having eyes like yours, especially since they let you see in the dark. About Ducklet.
Roger.
What, really? Oops, sorry. What's it saying? You gotta tell me too. Right, sorry, it says it saw Ducklet pass by here. If she passed by here, she was probably on her way to the cafe after all.
Roger. 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 Roger.
There's a Trubbish there now.
Robert?
Drub! Hey, wait up!
It's gone.
Oh,
It ran down this street, right? Let's follow it so we can ask some questions. I just hope we can find it. Huh? It's not here? Must be hiding somewhere. Well, no point hanging around here. Let's go interview someone else. Wow, you just give up so easily. Did someone say walkies? Say, Pikachu, isn't this... Oh yeah, we had to look for one, I forgot. Yeah, it's Lillipup. It may indeed be the partner of that woman we met in front of the dentist's residence. Let's ask. Hey there, what are you doing way over here? I see. Apparently he was having so much fun running around that he wasn't paying attention to where he was going. Next thing you knew, he was here. Just like that woman said earlier. He says he misses his partner. Okay, we're gonna go tell her and bring her here to you. Okay, why don't we just take Lillipup? Oh! I'm so glad you've been found. Thank you so much for finding my dear Lillipup, detective. You're welcome, I'm glad we could help. You ran away because you weren't getting enough playtime, didn't you? Alright then, we can play together as much as you like today. Yes, that's settled. Yeah, it was nice to see them both so happy. Yeah. Lillipup loves to go for walks. When his partner took him outside, he suddenly ran off. Nice. You're new. This is real bad. That boy looks pretty down. Sorry to bother you, but is everything okay? You look unhappy about something. Oh, you're the detective in Pikachu I saw on TV. Awesome, a detective's just what I need. Can you tell us what's bothering you? Well, we've got a match coming up against the Tonti Park Soccer Club. Huh, I didn't know Tonti Park even had a soccer club. One of their members has a Scrafty as their partner, and they're so good. So I'm worried we're gonna lose. I want a partner Pokemon I can play with too, but I can't find any Pokemon that are good at soccer. Gotcha, sounds like we'd better search for a Pokemon with good footwork. Can you think of any Pokemon that can play soccer really well, Mr. Detective? None immediately spring to mind, but I'll be sure to tell you if I find one. Really? Thanks, Mr. Detective. I sure hope we can find a Pokemon that likes playing soccer. There's gotta be one somewhere in Rhyme City. Bruh, I already got you. Let's go. Oh, it's a Raboot. Rabbit. What are you up to? You're just about to do some dribbling practice here by yourself? Dribbling practice? Yeah, Rabbit are really good at that kind of footwork. They're always practicing. In that case, Rabbit might be willing to join some soccer games. You're right, and this one says it's got some really impressive techniques. Hey Rabbit, I know a kid that'd love to kick a ball around with you. If you got some time, would you be willing to play with him? You will? Great. That's great, I'll go get him. Those eyes, they look really fired up. This Pokemon is the coolest, Mr. Detective. Try talking to it. I'm sure it'll be willing to practice with you. Really? Hey Rabbit, want to play soccer with me? It nodded. Thank you, Rabbit. Okay, let's get this practice started. We're gonna win the match for sure now. Good luck. Hope you do well. Thanks. Hope we can be friends, Rabbit. I guess soccer players don't need words to hit it off when they share a love of the game. Yeah, even without speaking the same language, I seem to understand each other's feelings. Let's go. Oh, he running. Oh shit, they're playing! Raboot's not holding anything back. I'm sure they're both happy they found each other. Are we still fighting over here? Okay. Fair enough. Milcery, Ludicolo. Oh, there's that one girl.
Oh, Tim!
Rachel Myers, student at Rhyme University.
Hello there.
Jessica Miller, Rachel's friend. Wow, what a coincidence running into you here. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are. I think I've seen this girl somewhere before. Oh, I remember, Howard's notebook. She's a girl from the photo. Yes, Pikachu, that is Rachel. We go to college together. She's a mayor's daughter. Right, and you said she knows a lot about Pokemon too, don't you? Or didn't you? And she's just a classmate, or... See, this is why I don't like telling you about my personal life. I'm just looking out for you. I never hear you talk about actually having fun with people. Ah, well, anyway, who's the woman next to her? I know about as much as you do. I don't think we've met before. Hey Jessica, have you heard of these? Of course, it's an honor to meet the great detectives. By the way, Tim, were you talking to Pikachu just now? What? No way. No need to be embarrassed. I totally understand the urge to talk with your partner. But now that you're here, why don't you chat with us for a bit? Yeah, sure. No. At work they say if you don't know what to do, just ask Slow King. Boing. Ooh, a contrabass? Now that's stylish. I think I'll give it a strum. Stop it, the cafe's open right now, you know. It's Pablo's piano. I doubt he has much time to play it when the cafe's busy.
Let me see.
Wow, what a great looking drum set. I think I'll take it for a whirl. Please don't, the cafe's open right now, you know. Records and sheet music, this is Pablo's collection. He's got everything from old classics to the newest hits. He must have a broad taste in music.
Well?
This instrument is called a conga. Did you know that? You tap out the beat with both hands. Even I can play this thing. Come on, now really is not the time for that. Oh, you're no fun. Oh, looks like Pablo's got some new coffee beans. Maybe tonight I'll come back by myself to try them out. Which means I'll be paying your tab as always, so don't go overboard, okay? Some kids are walking on railway tracks. What movie is this? It's a famous movie about some kids and their summer adventure. You sure seem to know a lot about it, Pikachu. Oh look, a big group of Bidoof appeared. Wow. Oh yeah, such an emotional scene. Wait, I can't keep watching. I'll forget about the case. Let's go, Tim.
Well, look who it is.
Pablo Malone, owner of the Hi-Hat Cafe. Cheerful Cafe Assistant Manager. Looks like she's in a good mood as always. Do you think she might know something? She might, we can ask. About you. You say you've got an ear for rock now, not just jazz? Apparently a Polytoad and its friends put on concerts here at night. And you really love that music, so that's how you went from jazzist to rocker? I'd love to hear Polytoad's concert sometime. About Ducklet. Have you seen Ducklet recently? She says Ducklet comes to the cafe pretty often. Pablo knows more about that apparently. Oh, and do you sometimes see Ducklet at Serenity Park? I see, so the pond water there is good for your fur, and do you meet Ducklet there sometimes when you go to bathe? How nice that you tell each other about good swimming spots. I guess water-type Pokemon get along swimmingly with each other.
It is such an honor to meet you, Tim. Thank you for solving the R case. You have no idea what that meant to me.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I'm sipping coffee again, in the spirit of Detective Pikachu. I see news about your accomplishments on TV all the time. You're quite the celebrity. Celebrity? I wouldn't go quite that far. No need to be modest, you're a great detective after all. Jessica used to work with my mother years ago. That's how we met, and we've been friends ever since. Oh, I see. But it's been a while since we've met up like this. About 2 years, I think. We've both been so busy lately, there's just hasn't been time to get together. I had no idea you'd become friends with the famous great detective. Were you surprised? Yes, of course. Hey, I'm the great detective. By the way, Tim, I work at a pizzeria in Bamboo Burrow. If you're ever in the area, stop by. I'll treat you to one of our awesome pizzas. Alright, did you hear that, Tim? Let's go sometime. The pizza place where Jessica works is actually pretty famous. Sounds great, I'd love to go. I'll take you up on that offer. I'll be waiting.
Tim. Hey, Tim. Jessica seems really grateful to us for solving the R case 2 years ago. Nice to know our hard work wasn't for nothing.
Period.
You and Pikachu must be working hard, huh?
Yeah, he's actually more helpful than he looks.
That's pretty
He's so
impressive,
cute.
Pikachu.
He's got the riz. Come on, Tim, you can give me a better compliment than that. You seem different from usual somehow. Don't tell me that award my dad gave you is already starting to change you. No, of course not. I'm the same as I've always been. Are you sure? I mean, we don't really know each other all that well. Maybe you have the wrong impression of me. No way, I've had my eye on you for a while now, Tim. Excuse me? Oh, does she mean what I think she means? It's like I have a front row seat to the great detective in action. Feels like an exciting new adventure could break out at any moment. Ah, right. Did you get your hopes up for a moment there, Tim? Quiet, you. Tim, there's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. What's up? Well, it's about something going on at home. Sounds serious. I'm not sure how much help I'll be, but you can always talk to me. I don't want to waste your time, though. Don't worry about it, I'm working right now, but we could meet up tonight if you're free. Sure, that works. Thank you, Tim. Okay, then how about you stop by my apartment later this evening? Hey, not bad, Tim. But aren't we supposed to have dinner with your family tonight? Yeah, but this sounds serious. I can just brush her off. The least I can do is hear her out for a little bit. Fair enough. I'm sure your family will understand. Well, still kind of rude, though. Rich with flavor and fortune. Oh, it's a milcery. Hey, Pablo, got a new customer? Oh, you mean this milcery? It's new, just started living here, in fact. Wonder what sort of place it's from. Well, hey, hold on, milcery. Both Tim and Pikachu have particular blends they prefer. You can't just add cream without asking. I'd prefer to keep my coffee black, but why don't you try some cream, Tim? Sure, and it smells great. I'll give it a try next time. Okay, buddy.
Hey,
Hi, Tim. Did something happen today? I noticed you weren't here this morning. Yeah, I got caught up in a new case. Oh, sounds rough. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Me? Sure, go right ahead. Okay, about the High Hat Cafe.
Excuse me?
You must have been really busy moving your cafe to this new location. Do you feel all settled in now? Yeah, it feels like things are finally back to normal. I know Pikachu's been coming here on his own to drink your coffee. I hope he hasn't been causing you any trouble. Trouble? Me? I'm a paying customer, once you pick up my tab. Not at all. The cafe is way closer to your place now, and it seems like Pikachu feels comfortable here. And the High Hat Cafe always welcomes Pokemon customers. About Barnes.
hey.
The butler from the dentist mansion? Yeah, he swings by the cafe pretty often after he's done with work. Barnes is a regular customer? Yeah, he loves coffee and jazz, so we've got plenty to talk about. But apparently he's been really stressed lately, so he hasn't been stopping by as much. He's been really stressed, huh? You should probably ask for more details about that. Stressed? Do you know why Barnes was stressed? Was he worried about something? Oh, well, I'm not sure if it's my place to tell you about a customer's personal matters. Please, we're just trying to help. It's for Barnes' sake. Ah, so this is for our case, huh? Then I guess I'd better tell you. He was worried about the jewel that Mr. Dennis was planning to donate to Rhyme City. Apparently the Dennises had a difference of opinion about that. Oh, well, we already know that. Barnes was trying to come up with a compromise that would satisfy both of them, but he said he just wound up getting stuck in the middle of the argument. That does sound stressful. I remember him saying he wished there was no jewel in the first place. You wish there was no jewel, huh? Anyway, that's all I know. I hope it helps. Yes, thank you. About Ducklet.
Excuse me?
Do you know the Ducklet that lives at the dentist residence? Yeah, I know her. You're talking about Barnes' partner, right? She often comes here all on her own to buy coffee beans. She really is a clever little Pokemon. Just like Barnes said. She always comes with this cute little bag that I fill with beans for her. As far as I know, she takes them straight back to the mansion. In fact, she left with her usual order a couple minutes ago. Oh. Okay. Really?
Okay, let's start deducing. Great.
We've got everything we need to make our deductions. Let's solve this puzzle, Tim. Ducklet is nowhere to be found at the dentist residence. Find out where she went.
Okay.
Did you figure out where Ducklet went after she left the mansion? Let's piece together the information we've gathered. Well, what if she's back? Like, what if she went back?
Okay,
Didn't Ducklet go to the Hi Hat Cafe to buy coffee beans? Yeah, apparently she goes there on a regular basis to buy them. Today was one of those days, and Pablo said that he handed Ducklet her usual order of coffee beans. So I guess Ducklet headed back to the mansion then. She might be back there already. Okay. Look for stronger evidence. Okay.
Okay.
Let's head back to the mansion to search for Ducklet. Good idea. Oh, a little bounce sweet. Oh, there's two. I didn't even see them.
Whoa!
What in the world were you doing? My apologies, sir. Did something happen, Brad? Ducklet was spotted near the mansion just now, but when my subordinates tried to catch her, they let her escape. Oh, so Ducklet had just gotten back to the mansion. Do you know where she ran off to? Unfortunately, I do not, and I don't have the resources to keep searching. At this point, I'll have to call in the services of the Pokemon Protection Bureau. You, tell the inspector that I'm heading back to the station for a moment. Yes, sir. Well, Brad and Manectric are gone, but still we have no idea where Ducklet could have run off to. Where would we even start looking? We've looked all over the place, but we haven't seen Ducklet anywhere. Apparently she almost got caught earlier, but then ran away, so maybe she's hiding somewhere. Then how are we going to find her? We couldn't get much useful information from Poniard. How can we find Ducklet? The search for Ducklet appears to have gone cold, and she could have important testimony to share. Consider the clues at the scene of the crime to deduce how to find her. I think Ducklet is our only good lead now. I guess we need to keep asking around then. I don't know, maybe she got scared and went into hiding. If she did, it'll be really hard for just the two of us to find her. Yeah, how should we look for her then? Good question. How about we ask a Pokemon to help us? Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon have all sorts of special skills. Maybe there's a Pokemon that can help us find Ducklet. Do you think it'd be willing to help us though? I'm sure one of the Pokemon in the dentist residence would gladly help us out. After all, the theft happened in their own home. Good point. Let's go back to the mansion and ask the Pokemon there for help. I mean, we already know where it is. It's at Serenity Park.
Yes?
Oh, it's you. Isn't your investigation finished already? I'm sorry, but it'll take a bit more time. This is absurd. We all know Barnes did it. Would you give it a rest, Claudia? Barnes just isn't the type of person who would do a thing like this. Sounds an awful like... Oh my god. Sounds an awful lot like wishful thinking to me. Barnes simply wanted the Aurora drop for himself. He's been play acting as a perfect butler, but all he's serving us is a platter of greed and deceit. Just listen to yourself. How could you say that about a man who served us faithfully for so many years? Open your eyes already. Barnes has betrayed you. Please calm down, both of you. Barnes' Ducklet was sighted a few minutes ago. We're hoping that when we find Ducklet, we'll also find a clue. Oh, excellent. I'm certain you'll find proof that Barnes is innocent. And where is Ducklet now? She got away. We're about to go search for her. Such incompetence. Hurry up and find her. It's not going to be easy finding Ducklet with just the two of us. Let's get some help from another Pokemon and search for Ducklet. Well, that's what I was trying to do. She says we can ask away about your special skills. Do you have any special skills that might help us catch the thief? She says she's got a very keen nose. That could come in handy. Maybe she can track something by following its scent. Yeah, that might work. Oh, do we need to grab a hair? Wait, hold on. Let's go grab a hair. Oh, can I not grab it?
Okay.
Have you found a Pokemon with the skills necessary to help us search for Ducklet? Let's think about the information we gathered. Growlithe has a good nose. If Growlithe helps us, we might be able to follow Ducklet's scent.
Okay.
Growlithe said she has a good sense of smell, right? Maybe we can use that to follow Ducklet's scent. We can sniff out Ducklet by tracking the scent she left at the scene of the crime. I bet Growlithe could do that no problem. Great idea, Tim.
Okay.
Let's ask Growlithe for help. I hope she can find Ducklet. Growlithe, I've got a favor to ask of you and that excellent nose of yours. I'd like your help finding Ducklet. It's possible that Ducklet is somehow mixed up in this incident. She might even know who stole the key from you. We really need your help to solve this case. Oh really? You've been wanting to help Dennis too? Great, thank you, Growlithe. Huh? You want me to ride on your back? Ah, so you can take me wherever the scent leads you. Got it. That should be a lot easier than trying to give directions at every turn. What do you think, Tim? You want us to track this scent down right away? Yeah. Yeah, can I leave it to you? You got it. Let's go, Growlithe.
Okay, let's do this. Sorry, but could you sit down for a sec? All right. Let's go.
This is the first time I've ever given someone a ride. She says this is the first time she's ever given someone a ride. Why did you just repeat what I said? Oh, whoops. When it's just you and me talking, I guess I don't need to interpret for Tim. Anyway, let's get this search underway. How do you track the scent? I just sniff the ground and I can tell where the scent is strongest. Gotcha, look for where the scent is strongest. Right, and there are still traces of Ducklet's scent inside the house. I think I can track her from here. Okay, then let's get going, Growlithe. Yeah! Hold down the R button while moving to follow the scent of whatever you're looking for. You can get off Growlithe by going back to Tim. I'm picking up Ducklet's scent around here. Ducklet always leads this way when she takes walks and goes shopping. Her scent is still lingering here. If we follow that smell, we should be able to find Ducklet. Let's track the scent carefully, don't want to lose it. Right. Wow, Serenity Park, who would have thought? Not me. I can almost guarantee. This scent. Did you find her? Yes, I'm sure of it. Come on out, Ducklet. It's your pal Growlithe. Aspires to elegance. I was wondering who'd found me. It's good to see a friendly face. Wait, who's that on your back? Hi there, I'm the great detective Pikachu. And you're a friend of Growlithe's? I'd like to think so. Putting that aside, though, could you tell me why you're way out here? Some strange humans were chasing me. It was really scary. I don't know what I could have possibly done to make them so upset. They think you may have been involved in a crime. Huh? What crime? Something precious was stolen from the house. And you and Barnes are currently under suspicion. Say what? Neither of us would ever do something like that. I know, I don't think it was you. I'll need to ask you some questions to help prove your innocence, and Barnes's too. Is that alright? I guess. About you. I'm Barnes's partner. You're always helping him out because he's so busy, right? Like when you buy beans at the High Hat Cafe. Barnes must have good taste, much like myself. You drink that black water too? I tried it once because Barnes seems to enjoy it so much, but I practically gagged when it hit my tongue. Too bitter. It's a sophisticated flavor for sophisticated Pokemon. Yes, well, I'm sure I'll be sophisticated like that someday. Just watch. About Barnes. Can you tell me about Barnes? Barnes is my partner. He's a true gentleman. If you've met him, I'm sure you would understand what I mean. Yep, though I think I might have him beat in the gentleman department. Right. Anyway, he's real good about telling me when I've done something well. I may not look like it, but I'm actually a really good swimmer. Barnes always compliments me when I show off my fancy swimming techniques in the fountain. No one that lovely could possibly be a bad person. Right? Right? Like I said, I don't think he did it. Don't worry, Ducklet. We'll clear Barnes' name. Thank you, Growlithe. Why are you here? Why were you hiding here? There must have been plenty of other places you could have picked. This is my favorite spot, and like I told you, I got chased around by a bunch of strangers. I was feeling pretty ruffled, so I came here to calm down. Gotcha. See that water over there? I love bathing in it. Oh yeah? Maybe I should try it too. Well there, Growlithe, aren't you a fire type? Pretty sure a bath's a bad idea. Oh, good point. Walking by the waterside feels lovely too. It's nice and cool without all the wetness. Sweet, I'll try that instead. Thanks, Ducklet. At the time of the incident. What were you up to this morning before the incident occurred? All I did was eat breakfast, like always. Then I got really sleepy, not like always. If you fell asleep after breakfast, when did you go out? Well, at some point Turner woke me up. I usually go out shopping right after Barnes asked me to. But today I was in a hurry because I overslept, so I rushed to grab my bag and flew out from a window on the second floor. And you're sure it was Turner who woke you up? Yes, I'm sure. And Growlithe, you fell asleep too. Yep, but only because today's breakfast was so yummy. I guess I ate so much I got sleepy after. Do you two always eat your meals together? Not usually, no. I always eat with Cramorant. What, there's a Cramorant in the household? Yep. Cramorant is a Turner's partner. Huh, is that so? Bit strange that Turner never mentioned that. So according to your story, Ducklet, you were out on an errand when the crime took place. But because you were asleep earlier, you're not sure exactly what time you left. Yeesh, if even Ducklet doesn't know anything, how are we going to solve this case? You mean we might never find the jewel? No, we've still got one more lead, the Cramorant that Ducklet mentioned. I'm wondering why we never saw it in the mansion. How long has Cramorant been gone? I don't know, by the time I noticed, he was already gone. We should probably go talk to him then. Can you track Cramorant down by scent, Growlithe? If you have something with Cramorant's scent on it, then sure. I don't suppose you could use this. Oh, that's one of Cramorant's feathers. Just as I thought. Good thing I picked it up earlier. With that, I can definitely track Cramorant's scent. Now we just have to figure out where to pick up the trail. Since Cramorant seems to have left the mansion, we should probably try around the front gate. What should I do? I'm really worried about Barnes. I understand how you feel, but if you go home now, things will probably just get more complicated. Can you just wait here a little longer while we solve the case? Okay, please, I'm counting on both of you to take care of Barnes. Leave it to us. Right then, let's go, Growlithe. Yeah. Oops. I bet you it's in the back alley. Well, did you get a whiff of Cramorant's scent? Yes, I've got it. It's still quite strong, so Cramorant was probably walking around here this morning. So we just need to follow that scent. Okay, Growlithe, follow your nose. Oh, hi there. Oh my goodness, how darling. Huh? What? You're both so fluffy. Please let me pet you. Huh? I'm not sure what you're going on about, but can you wait till later? We're busy. Hey, you look like you're having fun. Let me play too. Sorry, bud, this is serious business. I can play with you after our investigation if you want. Oh my god, was I right? Is it in the back alley? Yup, I was right. Oh. Hey, Pikachu, over there. Could that be? Gulping Gourmand. Trubbish in Squalor Paradise. Yes, it's Cramorant. Must be feeling pretty carefree to fall asleep in a place like this. We've been looking for you, Cramorant. What? Oh hey, it's Growlithe. What you doing here? That's what I'd like to ask you. Wait, what's going on? Sorry to bother you when you just woke up, but do you think you could answer some questions? Who are you? No need to be scared. I'm the great detective Pikachu, and I'm here to help you. Great, what's it, Pikachu? Pikachu is my friend, and he has some questions for you, Cramorant. Still don't know what's going on, but sure. What'd you want to ask me, dude? About you.
Hey!
Are you Turner's partner, Cramorant? Sure am, dude. What about it? We were worried about you because you weren't at home. Really? My bad. About Turner. Can you tell me about Turner? Turner's my partner. He's a good dude. Me and him go way back. Cramorant is always helping Turner out with his duties at the house. If Turner calls for me, I head right over, no matter where he is. I even go shopping with him, dude. If he needs something carried, I just swallow it whole. Wait, you swallow it? Is that safe for anyone? It's fine, dude. Just rub my back and I'll hork up whatever is filling my tum. Lickety-split. Ugh, more like lickety-spit. But I guess Cramorant are kind of built for that, huh? Why are you here?
Hey!
Why were you sleeping out here of all places? Because I got real sleepy after I ate breakfast. Hey, me too. Whoa, really? So Ducklet and the others all fell asleep. After that, Turner woke me up and I flew right out of the house. Why did he wake you up? Because... what was it again? He said to go to the back alley, I think. You don't even remember that? Eesh, what a guy. I kind of fell asleep a few times on my way here too, but in the end I made it. I was so sleepy, but right when I was about to zonk out, I found this choice bed. So I took a nap, dude. He's talking about me, by the way. You thought Trubbish was a bed? Yeah, dude's like super squishy. This guy's something else. If you wanted to sleep, wouldn't it make more sense to go home first? I'm sure Turner's worried about you. Turner! That's right, I gotta get back to Turner. Any particular reason? Because he's my partner, dude. Or wait, did he say not to go back? Which was it again? Hey, don't look at me. I really think you should get back. Turner must be worried about you. At the time of the incident. I'd like to hear about what Cramorant was doing at the time the incident occurred. You said you ate breakfast and got sleepy, right? Yup. You must have eaten a lot. Same as Uzi. Actually, but even now my tum is so stuffed, dude. Was it breakfast a while ago? Why are you still so full? I'm not sure, dude. My tum feels the same as when I swallow something big. Yeah, it's the jewel's definitely inside of him. Something big, huh? Interesting. Well, we heard from Cromorant, but his answers weren't very clear. Let's try talking to Trubbish. Huh? Me?
Trubbish?
Did you need something from me? We're investigating a crime. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? A crime? I'm sure I don't know anything about that. That's fine, you're not in any trouble. We're just trying to gather all the information we can. Will you help us, please? I guess I could answer a few questions. About you.
Hey!
Could you tell me a bit about yourself? Sure, but there's not much to say. Alright, then have you noticed anything strange recently? Strange? Well, I've just been gathering trash from around the city like I do every day. You do that every day? Wow, thank you. It's just my routine. I guess I did collect some unusual trash today. Does that count as strange? What was so unusual about it? It was stuck to a Whimsicott's head. They were in front of a big house when I found it. A Whimsicott getting stuff stuck to its head doesn't sound all that unusual to me. Pikachu, you can't say things like that. Trash is important to Trubbish. Don't call it stuff. What are you doing here? What brings you here? Well, I'm not great around humans, and humans don't usually come here, so it seemed like a safe place. Did they do something mean to you? No, I just don't like too much noise. And humans are so noisy, don't you think? I guess. Anyway, this place is nice and quiet. About the trash.
Hey!
Do you still have the trash that was stuck to Whimsicott? Yeah, I was saving it for a snack. Why, did you want it? I'd like to at least have a look at it. Could you show it to us? Sure, I guess. It's pretty crumpled up, but it looks like a note. Hey, it smells like the rooms in our house. You mean Dennis's mansion? That's interesting. Let me see. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. Once the window is open, I'll send Poniard in with Whimsicott to cut the case. You should then be able to collect the jewel. If you play your part properly, you should be able to frame Barnes for everything. And if you're successful, we'll both be coming into quite a lot of money. Good luck. This is a note from the culprit. What? So the thief had an accomplice, huh? That must be why there were multiple Pokemon involved. Whatever the case, this is definitely a big clue. This is great, Pikachu. Sorry about this, Trubbish, but do you think we can have this piece of trash, please? I guess if you want it that badly, sure. Thanks, I'll be sure to make it up to you later.
Okay.
I guess we managed to ask everything we wanted to. Shall we head back home? Yeah, we got a good clue, so let's go meet up with Tim again. Got it. What are you gonna do, Cromorant? Wanna come back to the mansion with us? Nah, I'm good. I'll head back on my own pace. My tum feels like way heavy from that breakfast I ate. Poor Cromorant looks pretty uncomfortable. Okay, you just rest here for a while then. Once you feel like you can move again, come on back to the mansion. Okay. Alright, let's head back, Growlithe. Yes.
Yes.
How could this have happened? Don't feel bad, Mr. Barnes. Let's hurry and find the real culprit so I can clear his name.
Yes?
When in the world is this investigation going to be over already? Looks like she's in a bad mood. Maybe we should give her some space for now. Why are you two goofing around at a time like this? We're not goofing around, I'm helping the detectives. Sounds like goofing around to me. Please, don't make Claudia more upset than she already is. I really wish you would just quiet down. She's so upset that she's starting to act like Claudia. She's just worried about her. We're back, Tim. Thanks, both of you. Are you getting down off of Growlithe now, Pikachu? Can you get down on your own? Please, what do you think I am? I can handle this. How'd your investigation with Growlithe go, Pikachu? About that, Tim, we found some incredible evidence. Really? What is it? Well, you see... And that's about it. Wow, good work, Pikachu. I think we're definitely closer to solving the case now. Yep, now hurry up and open your case notebook. Let's think this over together and organize all the info we've got.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Okay, how can we prove Barnes' innocence? Pokemon test-me's alone are not enough to prove Barnes' innocence. Look for stronger evidence.
Okay.
Is there something that can prove Barnes' innocence? Let's think of something that would be convincing to the police as well. With the note which was written by someone other than Barnes. The note Trubbish found said after Barnes leaves. That means the real culprit is someone else.
Okay.
That note Trubbish found. We can prove Barnes' innocence with that, can't we? That's exactly what I was thinking. Here's what the note said. Open the window after Barnes' leave. Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. This is clear proof that Barnes isn't the culprit and that the real culprit is still out there. So there's someone out there behind all this. And not only that, there were multiple culprits working together. Someone who sent Pokemon in from outside and someone inside the mansion who let them in. You think whoever let the Pokemon inside lives in the mansion? That seems like the natural conclusion. But how did the culprit unlock the door to the jewel storage room? Only Barnes and Mr. Dennis can use the key, right? Usually, yeah, but the culprit found a way. A way to what? Think about it, Tim. When did Growlithe say the key disappeared? When she was sleeping. She said it disappeared while she was sleeping. That's right, and anyone could have taken the key while Growlithe was asleep. I guess you're right. But Growlithe doesn't usually nap. Do you really think she just happened to nap right when they were about to commit the crime? That's just it. Think back on what all the different Pokemon in the mansion told us. Did you notice anything they had in common? Anything strange? All of them ate breakfast. They definitely all ate, but the key hadn't been stolen yet at the time. When was Growlithe's key taken? Think back on the testimony we've heard. Oh. All of them went to sleep. All the Pokemon from the mansion said they fell asleep. That's right, Tim. Glad you noticed that. Well, yeah, but they also all had breakfast, so someone tampered with the breakfast. At the exact same time the jewel was stolen, all the Pokemon in the mansion were asleep. There's no way that's a coincidence. You think someone wanted it to happen? I'd say the odds of that are pretty high. There's gotta be some kind of evidence we can use to prove that. Let's search the mansion, Tim. Okay, why did the Pokemon in the mansion fall asleep? According to testimony, all the Pokemon in the mansion fell asleep. What could have caused this? This is the dish that Growlithe's food was in. There's some sort of powder on it. Hey Tim, this is sleep powder. Wow, you could tell that just by looking, Pikachu? I'm a Pokemon, remember? Not to mention a great detective. Of course I can tell what kind of powder this is, it's not even something to brag about. Which means there was sleep powder in the food. I think we can be pretty sure of that.
Okay, let's start deducing. Okay.
Did you figure out what caused all the Pokemon in the mansion to fall asleep? Sleep powder was mixed into their breakfast. Sleep powder was found in Growlithe's food bowl. That powder could have been mixed into all of the Pokemon's food.
Okay.
The Pokemon in the mansion said that they fell asleep after eating breakfast, and in one of the food bowls we found traces of sleep powder. That leads us to only one possible conclusion. Someone deliberately put the Pokemon in the mansion to sleep with sleep powder. It's getting easier to picture just how the crime was committed. But where could the culprit have gotten this sleep powder in the first place? In this city, I can think of a few places. But if we follow the path that was used to bring it inside, we might learn more about the culprit. You'll need Growlithe's help again for that, right? Why don't you just take a little of the powder with you just in case? One step ahead of you. Now let's go talk to the Growlithe, Tim. Hey Growlithe, can you take a whiff of this sleep powder we found on your dish? Thanks, careful not to sip up too much though. Okay, now we can follow the scent of the sleep powder, right? Then let's get going, Growlithe. Ooh, my toe still hurts.
Yes.
Oh, look at you two, playing together. Must be nice to be as carefree as a Pokemon. We're not playing, we're going out to investigate the case. Shh, how rude. They'll take us seriously when we bring back some evidence, don't worry. Oh! Oh no, Pikachu, the scent stops here. What do we do now? There must be something around here. Let's look around the terrace. Sure.
Venom!
Hunts with sparkling red eyes. It's a Venonat. No mistaking those massive eyes. Apparently they can even see in the dark. So sparkly. Yes, yes, what is it? Yes. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Okay, so I'm really busy, but yes, yes. About you. What's got you so busy? Oh, nothing, I'm just eating, that's all. But I have to eat fast. Soon it will be time for dinner and more eating. Yes, yes. You've got plenty of time till then, though, right? Are you always in such a hurry? Yes, yes, at least that's what everyone tells me, yes. Have you tried maybe chilling out a bit? Can't, this is my natural state. Yes, yes, hee hee. Okay. But I'm not sure is funny. About this place. What are you doing here? This spot is great because you can see the whole city and it's lovely and pretty and nice. And on top of that, many teeny tiny bugs gather here at night. Oh yes, it's marvelous. Do you like bugs, Venonat? Yes, yes, very much so, yes, they're my favorite treat. Your favorite treat? I think we can drop this line of questioning. About sleep powder. Is this your sleep powder? Nope, definitely not mine, no siree. How can you tell? I use my sleep powder to catch prey. It doesn't smell this soothing or beautiful. Nope, nope, not one bit. I see. I do believe this is Lilligant's fragrance. Oh yes. Yeah, and where would we find Lilligant? I would check one of the nearby hedges, probably. No, definitely, yes. To the greenery. Hey bud. State thy business. I'd like to ask you some questions. Do you have a minute? Verily do I find myself with a moment to spare. Thank you, good sir. Huh? What's going on? Why are you talking like that? Make thy queries known. About thee. What brings you thou here? My training is as yet unfinished. I have selected this locale to further hone my blades. Ooh, no wonder you look so strong. I still have much to learn. About the dentist residence. So you really don't remember going inside the mansion? The mansion, you say? Mayhaps I ventured inside that opulent domicile, but I have no recollection of doing so. Hey, come on, you've got to remember. The wind may have blown me in whilst I was in the company of my whimsicott companions. I beg pardon if mine actions have caused disturbance. It's okay, everybody makes mistakes. You didn't do anything wrong on purpose, so I'm sure Sanji will forgive you. Thou hast my gratitude. Oh. Floral Fashionista. It's Lillygant. This Pokemon is known for having an aroma that calms the heart and mind. So that's what that nice smell was? You think I smell nice? You're sweet. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Not at all. Your timing is actually perfect. I was just taking a break from dancing. Ask me whatever you like. About you. Can you tell me more about yourself? Getting personal, are we? Alas, I'm rather unremarkable, just a Lillygant with a love for dance. You wouldn't have to look hard to find many others like me. About this place. What are you doing here? Why, this is my favorite place. Basking in the sunlight here feels ever so good, and dancing here fills me with endless joy. You dance here a lot then? Yes, sometimes humans and Pokemon even come to watch. Everyone who watches me dance seems to fall asleep, but at least they're smiling when they do. Would you like a demonstration? Ooh, nice. I could really use a nap. Well, wait, Lillygant, please don't dance. About sleep powder. Is this your sleep powder? Yes, I recognize the fragrance. Do you remember giving this to anyone? No. You see, my sleep powder just puffs out naturally whenever I dance. Though, thinking on it now, there was a human who came to watch me dance recently. Really? Do you remember what they looked like? I'm afraid not. I was in the zone. That's rough. Hey, it's something. Thanks for your help, Lillygant.
I see.
Now we know how the sleep powder was obtained. Are we done investigating? Yes.
Great.
Yeah, and I'd like to tell Tim what we found. Let's hurry back, Growlithe. Sure. Oh, now you automatically go? Are you kidding me? I would have liked that last time. I see, so you're still not sure who the culprit is. Right, but we did learn something important. And what's that? Think about it, Tim. The sleep powder scent trail led directly from the mansion to the terrace. Do you really think that's normal? I guess it would make sense if the person who brought the sleep powder already lived in the mansion. Exactly, which makes it even more likely that it was an inside job. Someone managed to get some of Lillygant's sleep powder, and they mixed it into the Pokemon's breakfast. Sure sounds like an inside job to me, which means the culprit is someone in the mansion. Let's do some more sleuthing and find out who. Okay, who could have slipped the Pokemon sleep powder? The culprit mixed sleep powder into the Pokemon's food and let Poniard into the mansion. Only someone in the mansion could have done this, but who? About Growlithe's food. My staff member Turner always prepares the food here. Okay. That's what I thought. It used to be one of Barnes' duties, but the task has fallen to Turner since he joined the staff. He's truly made himself quite useful.
Yes?
Did you still want something? Yes, I'm sorry. We really appreciate your help.
Yes?
I don't know anything about Growlithe's food. I would suggest you ask Turner about that. Did you happen to see Growlithe eating her food yesterday? No, I didn't. I'm not in the habit of watching her eat. The Pokemon of the house eat in a separate room from us humans. Oh? If they ate in the same room as us, their fur, feathers, or what have you could get in our food, so they eat in a different room at my request, of course. A policy like that's not going to make you very popular with Pokemon, lady.
Yes.
I'd be happy to tell you anything I know.
Yes.
I know exactly what kinds of food Growlithe prefers. She's particularly fond of sweets. When I was in charge of her meals, I made a point of preparing sweet desserts for her. You're a good guy, Barnes. You could learn a thing or two from this guy, Tim. Give me more sweets. Is Pikachu alright? He seems to be acting strangely. Don't worry, this is normal for him. Ugh. Oh, hey. Hey, Manectric, could you talk for a minute? Come on, no need to be that way. This will be quick. About the investigation. How's the police investigation going? Have you made any new discoveries? Oh, come on, you can tell us just a little. Yeesh, not gonna budge. Manectric? Police have their reasons for keeping quiet. Manectric is just doing its job.
Whoa!
Yes.
Could we please talk to you again, Mr. Turner? Yeah, of course. Ask me anything. About Growlithe food.
Yes.
Mr. Dennis is really picky about the ingredients I can use for Growlithe's food. He tells me what to put in it, and I make the food to his exact specifications. Sounds like Mr. Dennis really cares about Growlithe's health. Yes, he truly cares about Pokemon. A good egg, that one. Dennis seems like quite the guy. What's healthy and what's tasty don't always match up, though.
Okay, let's start deducing. Okay.
Who would have been able to mix sleep powder into Growlithe's food? Let's figure it out using the info we gathered. Mr. Dennis chooses every ingredient using Growlithe's meals. He could have laced those ingredients with sleep powder. Mrs. Dennis requests that the Pokemon eat their meals in a separate room from the humans. She could have mixed the sleep powder into their food without being seen. Turner is responsible for preparing the Pokemon's meals. He could have put sleep powder in their food without raising suspicion. Barnes knows what kind of food Growlithe likes. He could have mixed sleep powder into her food without Growlithe noticing a change in taste.
Okay.
The only person who could have put sleep powder in the Pokemon's meals is Turner. It has to have been him. Bingo. He's in charge of preparing Pokemon's meals. He could have easily slipped it into their food. However, this fact alone isn't enough to implicate Turner. Turner is the one who uses sleep powder, but that's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence. We'll definitely need to find some proof, but I'm not sure how. It's kind of an aggressive move, but we could try shaking him up a bit. Let's see if we can make Turner nervous. We might learn something based on how he reacts. Think you're up to it? It's worth a try. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Tim. How's the investigation going? We're actually a bit stuck at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help? I was actually hoping to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. By all means, ask away. About Cramorant.
Excuse me?
You got a partner Cramorant, right, Mr. Turner? What? How do you know that? It came up while we were gathering statements in the city. I see. I hope you don't think I was hiding that fact or anything. I was just afraid he might become a suspect. I did tell the police, of course. Really? It's been a while since I've seen him, actually. Worryingly so. Where could he have gone? Oh, we just saw Cramorant walking back toward the mansion. Why, that little— I told him to stay put. Stay put? Why did you tell him that, Mr. Turner? I just didn't want him getting out on his own. I've been so worried that he might have gotten mixed up in the crime somehow. Thank you so much for finding him, Tim. It's such a huge relief. About Poniard. We're thinking a Poniard may have cut the jewel case. Really? I mean, yes, I think you've cracked it. So it was a Poniard that punched you, Mr. Turner? Yes, it most certainly was. It really hurt. In fact, it still hurts. Yeesh, what a terrible liar. Based on Turner's reactions, it's pretty clear that he's hiding something. I just wish I'd been able to dig a little deeper. Nah, you did a great job. At the very least, we learned one thing. Cromrat is the key to solving this case. All that's left is to ask him ourselves. So we're going to go see Cromrat. Yep, just you wait, Turner. We'll catch you yet. We're gonna solve this case. Oh, hey, buddy. Look, Pikachu, it's Cramorant. Weren't you gonna go back to Turner? Didn't make it very far, did you? Cramorant. You been resting because you feel too full to walk? Cram. Why is Cramorant the only one that feels so unwell? Growlithe and the others were fine. He must have really overeaten, or he swallowed something his digestive system can't handle. Hey, wait a second.
A missing jewel, and now Cramorant's full belly.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
I figured it out! A bolt of brilliance! The stolen jewel we seek is right over there!
Huh?
Did you figure something out, Pikachu? Oh yeah, I got it all figured out. I bet you figured it out too, haven't you? Alright, here's the final question. Where did Turner hide the jewel? Once you piece together all the information we've gathered so far together, you'll definitely figure it out. Where is the stolen jewel? Pikachu seems to have figured out where Turner hid the jewel. Use all the information gathered up to this point to deduce the jewel's whereabouts. I mean, it's pretty easy. I'll give you a hint. The jewel was most certainly taken out of the mansion, and a Pokemon was used to do it. A Pokemon? Yeah, think about the unique characteristics of each Pokemon in the mansion. Which one of them has the ideal features for hiding the jewel? It's inside Cramorant's belly. Cramorant can gulp down large things. Turner probably hid the Aurora Drop in Cramorant's belly.
Okay.
Cramorant said he could gulp down anything, right? So the jewel is most likely hidden in his belly. Yes, you got it. Turner made Cramorant swallow the jewel. And the reason he feels full is because he's still got that jewel in his belly. Turner didn't have time to retrieve the jewel after the theft, did he? Nope, I'm positive the jewel is still in Cramorant's belly. Now we have enough evidence to back Turner into a corner. Okay, we've got all the proof we need. Now we just have to catch the culprit. Let's go tell Holiday to gather everyone involved with the case. Are you ready, Tim? Yeah, let's go. Let's reveal the truth together. Oh, gosh. Okay. Y'all, solving crimes. Let's go.
This is it. Let's take care of business.
Everyone, thank you for coming.
This sudden conference had better be important.
It is. We've identified the real culprit.
Have you now?
Yes, Mr. Barnes isn't the one who stole the jewel.
Period.
Oh. Who did it then?
I'll explain everything from the beginning. Let's start with how the culprit entered the jewel storage room.
There were no signs of forced entry on the door, so the culprit must have used the key. But Growlithe was guarding the key.
No one but my husband or Barnes could have taken the key from Growlithe.
Yes, exactly. So how did they... I guess it must have been Barnes then.
No, it wasn't. You see, the culprit had a trick up their sleeve for taking the key.
How did the culprit get the key? They made Growlithe fall asleep, then stole the key.
The culprit used sleep powder to make Growlithe fall asleep. And after that, they took the key.
Do you have evidence of that?
Of course. Take a close look at Growlithe's food bowl, Inspector. You'll find traces of Lilligant's sleep powder in it.
Of course. So that's how the culprit got into the jewel storage room.
But they couldn't possibly have cut open that sturdy display case in such a short time.
Yeah, good point.
No. They could have if they had Pokémon accomplices.
Pokémon?
Which Pokemon cut open the jewel case? Poniard.
The culprit somehow used Whimsicott and Poniard. And got Poniard to cut open the case.
Poniard.
What? How is that even possible?
We may understand now how the jewel was stolen. But that doesn't necessarily prove that Barnes is innocent.
Actually, I do have proof that Mr. Barnes is innocent.
The note.
We discovered this note in a Trubbish's possession.
A note?
The culprit jotted down their whole plan. They wanted to frame Mr. Barnes for the crime.
Then that would mean Barnes is innocent.
Cannot believe.
So who's the real culprit?
Yes.
The real culprit is right here with us.
What do you mean?
Larry Turner.
The thief who stole the Aurora drop. It's... Mr. Turner, you're the culprit.
Who, me? But I'm a victim of this crime. Poniard punched me.
It punched you, huh? Poniard has blades for hands, and I don't see any cuts on you.
If you really think I'm the culprit, then where's the jewel? I don't have it on me, and I haven't set foot outside the mansion.
Where's the jewel? Isn't it obvious? It's with a Pokémon.
What?
It's the dramatic music for me.
Of course you don't have the stolen jewel. You hid it. In Cramorant's belly.
Excuse me? Cramorant may be Turner's partner, but even so...
Where is that Cramorant anyway?
Mr. Turner, you clearly put a lot of thought into your plan. But when we investigated the crime scene, we found a Cramorant feather. And you underestimated Growlithe's sense of responsibility. Those two things did you in. Now, please call your Cramorant.
Cramorant.
All right, let me handle this. Ah!
There it is! The Aurora drop!
What's on
And the key to
Cramorant's
the
back?
storage room, too.
Did you see that? What
I'm
was
afraid
that?
you can't talk your way out of this, Mr. Turner.
I was so close to living the easy life. I shouldn't have teamed up with someone I barely knew.
I'm sure Holiday will look into his accomplice. Right, let's leave that to the police. Was I wrong this whole time? For us here, the Aurora Drop was a symbol of hope. I thought it could bring hope to even more people. That's why I decided to donate it. But I never thought it would lead to an incident like this. Maybe I should forget about donating it and just keep it quietly locked up in the house. Goodness gracious, you of all people. Do you really think so little of the Aurora drop? What are you saying, Claudia? Didn't you tell me yourself that you hoped whoever looked at the Aurora drop would not only see its beauty, but also feel cheered up and encouraged by it? Are you really going to give up on that hope just because of a stroke of bad luck? Wouldn't that be a terrible waste? Don't you agree, Barnes? Indeed, madam, it's just as you say. Mr. Dennis, your plan to donate the jewel to the people of Rhyme City was most certainly not a mistake. Please believe in yourself and do what you think is best. Claudia, Barnes, forgive me, I think I let myself get too shaken by what happened today. I believe in the beauty of the Aurora drop and the people of Rhyme City. As you should. But Claudia, weren't you against the donation? Don't misunderstand me. I just don't want to deal with you moping around like this for the rest of our lives, that's all. I see, thank you, Claudia. This incident has forced me to reconsider, shall we say, some of my views. Clefable, Ducklet, Growlithe, let's all eat together from now on. It looks like Mr. Dennis and the others are all getting along better now. Yeah, that about wraps this up. Yeah.
Ironic, huh? Cramorant swallowed the jewel, and now you've got to swallow the bitter consequences.
Well, let's go.
Boo, you suck.
Yeah.
I still smash though. There it is! Yeah, what is that?
Cramorant, are you alright?
I noticed it earlier.
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and grab it.
Right.
What's on its back? What is that? Y'all need to stop leaving windows open.
How could this be happening?
Sanjeev.
Turner!
Hold on. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
Why don't we discuss this down at the station?
As I was saying, I'd still smash Turner. Yeah, how did no one notice that on Cramorant's back? That's really weird looking. And that's obviously not something Cramorant would normally have.
Growlithe, you did a great job.
Hey, Pikachu! Look!
Oh, are you leaving already? See you around. Say, Tim, did you notice Cramorant's back?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something glowing on it.
I've never seen anything like it. I wonder, maybe Turner didn't know what was going on. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
Maybe they wanted the Aurora drop for some kind of legendary Pokemon? Later that evening at Tim's apartment. Oh yeah, we gotta meet with
home.
that girl.
Tim's back!
Well, you sure are home late.
Good evening.
Oh, and who is this?
My classmate, Rachel.
It's nice to meet you. Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
He's like, Tim has no riz. Of course it's not his girlfriend. Actually, Rachel's here because... Hello, sorry to barge in so suddenly. I was hoping to get some advice from the great detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. Welcome, Rachel. We didn't mean to startle you. Sophia and I just arrived in Rhyme City yesterday. We came to see my brother's awards ceremony. Oh, really? Then this is probably the first time you've all seen each other in a while. I really hope I'm not in the way. Please, don't worry about it. We'll be in town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. I'll make some tea. Thank you, really. See, Tim? I told you Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad. Coach Holiday. Yeah, okay, so let's talk to...
Yep.
So Rachel's not your girlfriend? Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she is not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle shove to get things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu. Actually, I'm fucking gay. Let's see. Hey, Mom. You really don't need to worry about it, Tim. Huh? Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people or so she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Yes.
Approach holiday. Wait, what? Why are we approaching holiday? It must be nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah, but hey, didn't you want to discuss something? Oh, yeah. Sorry, it must feel awkward to talk about it around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure.
Right.
Okay.
Dinner's
I just
ready,
noticed it said
everyone.
approach holiday.
Well, I should probably get going.
Come now. Why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that? Yay!
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow! Looks amazing! Thank you, Mom!
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh? Whoa! This is incredible!
Good, huh?
What just happened there? Okay.
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? Are you joking?
Damn.
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Bruh, that was like out of left field.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu's recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So Rachel, do you feel okay talking about that problem you had now? No, that's okay. Are you sure you don't have to keep it bottled up? I had so much fun with you all that it's just not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure, in that case, mind if I ask you something instead? By all means, I'd be honored to help a great detective. Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently the jewel that was stolen in today's case was really special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. Well, one of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I could introduce you to him if you like. Really? Could you please? That would be a huge help. Sure, I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Why don't we meet at the High Hat Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you there.
Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
Is that Mew?
What's that?
Mewtwo!
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in my cave a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokémon.
Yeah, we saw on the news.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing.
Maybe R again?
No. These Pokémon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry...
Harry? What was it? Look!
Those lights, like the one we saw in Cramorant. You think the two are related somehow?
I'd say, almost certainly. Finding the Aurora Drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up on that.
Oh my gosh,
The
is it
Cramorant
Harry?
that stole the Aurora
Dun dun!
Drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo. They both had glowing devices stuck to them. After hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name, I think if I investigate the Aurora Drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
Hey!
Okay, today we're going to find out more about the Aurora Drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she'd introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. We still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at the High Hat Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit it often. Why don't you chat with them a bit before we head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu. Oh, I see the newspaper has arrived. You subscribe to a newspaper, Tim? Yeah, it's Rhyme City's daily paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper at least. Well, aren't you mature? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested that you start getting a newspaper, you know? As a detective, it's important to be gathering information at all times. I'm sure there's a lot going on every day in a city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. Your mom knows what she's talking about, Tim. Tim and Pikachu's activities will be reported in the newspaper the day after a case is solved. Try reading the newspaper on the table. So what are we waiting for? Let's read that newspaper. Latest developments in jewel theft case. Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora Drop. Inspector Holiday and his team have been searching for the jewel in Cramorant, but there's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Cramorant, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? According to the article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. So Turner didn't order Cramorant to swallow the jewel and escape. Something's really fishy about this whole thing.
Huh?
The article's about a woman who got injured inside her house and couldn't move. It says her Lillipup went outside and howled to alert the neighbors. Oh, that's a sweet story. Hey wait, look at this photo. Isn't that the woman we met yesterday? The one whose Lillipup ran off? Let me see, you're right. We met her in front of the dentist residence. Her Lillipup was a pretty shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently he kept barking and howling until the neighbors finally noticed. I guess he gathered up all his courage to help his beloved partner. Looks like community soccer clubs have gotten pretty popular lately. Apparently players can participate alongside their partner Pokemon. The article says the crowd goes wild at every match, watching the incredible power of Pokemon and their teamwork with their partners. It's getting rave reviews from both players and audience members. So that's why that boy yesterday was looking for a Pokemon to play soccer with. Do you think he and Rabbit will make a good team? I'm sure they will. Didn't you see how much fun they were having practicing together? Daily crossword. I wonder what today's crossword is like. It's surprisingly challenging, so I look forward to it every day. The crosswords are written by readers? Wow, I'm impressed by the people who can make these. Okay, Tim, let's fill it out. Let's see, this Pokemon catches prey with its long tongue. That'd be Lickitung. It's got the right number of letters and everything. This Pokemon uses its cute looks to put you off your guard so it can steal from you. Meowth? No, not enough letters. Purloin then? This Pokemon always moves together in a well-coordinated group. Based on the squares we've already filled in, I'm guessing this has gotta be Phalanx. Hey Pikachu, I feel like we've heard these hints before. Yeah, you're right. This puzzle must have been created by a certain quiz professor. Ooh, what's this? This is an actual apple, right? Not an applin? It's just a normal apple, but it sure is hard to tell them apart.
Right.
Good morning, Mom. Did you sleep okay last night? Yes, just fine, thanks. You have classes today, don't you? I'm actually heading out for an important investigation this morning. Once you're on a case, it's all you can think about. Just like your father. Good grief. Oh, Mom, I don't suppose you've heard from Dad at all. I certainly would have told you if I had. Yeah, that's true. Your wife sure loves you, Harry. Must be nice. Wait. Oh. What's going on here?
Oh!
The morning news is about to start. Oh yeah? Anything interesting?
This is GNN News. Mayor Myers released a statement today expressing hope that the City Council would pass the Pokemon Friendship Bill. The mayor is planning to deliver a speech today to rally support for the bill from the citizens of Rhyme City. Now, in other news, local detective Tim Goodman, along with his partner Pikachu, received medals from Mayor Myers in recognition of their service. These great detectives have solved many cases throughout Rhyme City. Together, these two are a shining example of Rhyme City's ideals, and we wish them well in their future endeavors.
Check it out! We're famous!
This is kind of embarrassing.
It feels weird to be in the spotlight like this. They're saying good things about us. You're allowed to be pleased by that, Tim. Sounds like the mayor's gonna give a speech about the Pokemon Friendship Bill, too. Mayor Myers is Rachel's father. I can't imagine what it's like having the mayor as your dad. Hey, sis!
Hey, Tim.
Hmm?
That Pikachu, he seems kinda odd, don't you think?
What do you mean?
He is, isn't he? I've never seen a Pikachu that drinks coffee before.
Not bad. You have a good eye for detail.
Yep.
Your Pikachu is so funny. Funny? Not cute? The way Sophia reacts to stuff is a bit different from everyone else. I guess you're both weird. Fucking weirdos. We should get going. While we're out, I want to buy more coffee beans. Our supply's running low. Okay, your usual dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out now. Bye, have a nice day! You sure we were supposed to meet Rachel in front of the Hi Hat Cafe? Yeah, she should be here by now. I wonder what's keeping her. Please, Papa, just listen to me. That sounds like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You never listen!
Punch him in the stomach.
Tim.
Is everything okay? Obviously not. Let's just go inside.
Excuse me?
What were you and your dad talking about? The Pokemon Friendship Bill. They mentioned that on the news, said it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up throughout the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. It's pretty much a friendship bill in name only. I can't believe he tried to deprive Pokemon of their freedom. Papa's seriously changed. So you're against your father's bill? Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the R incident, Pokemon were the victims. It was cruel people who were responsible. Sorry, this isn't what we're here to discuss. This is what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just wanted someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm always happy to lend an ear, but are you sure you don't need any other help? Yes, I'm fine now, really. Let's get to the real topic of the day, the jewel. That's right, yesterday you said you could introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. Yes, Professor Gordon. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. He researches the connections between minerals and ancient civilizations. I figured he could probably tell us something about that jewel. Right now, though, he's conducting research at the Southern Ruins. We'll have to travel quite a ways to see him. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Fieldwork is a huge part of mineral archaeology. Once the professor sets out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we'd better go meet him there, then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting if we just stay here. Okay, we'd better get going if we want to get there before sundown. Huh? You're coming too, Rachel? I mean, it's not like you actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it'll be fun to help a great detective out with the case. Hey, this isn't all fun and games, you know. The fabled Aurora. So, oh my god! Oh, look at all these Pokemon. Okay.
Huh? Why is it snowing?
Just what's going on here? Oh, it's freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
Okay. Sorry, I had to grab my water. I just finished my coffee. So it's only snowing around the ruins. No way that's normal. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something about all this. Good plan. The ruins are just up this hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill. Okay, let's go, Tim. Oh, I didn't realize that's where we left. Sorry. I wanted to talk to the Oranguru. Or not the Oranguru. What are those ones? Simeon? I don't remember.
Yes.
The ruins are just up the hill, but getting to them looks a little exhausting. Are you tired, Rachel? Please don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, I'm fine. Go on ahead. I'll catch up to you soon.
Josh!
Contracts, bzz, and expands. What a strangely shaped Pokemon. Yeah, you don't see these in Rhyme City. Round eyes that look round and round. This sure is a cute Pokemon. Aww. Well, hello there.
Yes.
Hello, what are you up to all the way out here? I'm a fossil collector. I travel all over the world searching for new additions to my collection. This is my partner, Zigzagoon.
Zig!
Rock Smasher. Aww. So cold. Fossils, huh? Do you really think you'll find some here? Do you have any idea how incredible these ruins are? There are countless fossils buried around here, just waiting to be unearthed, and I intend to do just that. Wow, evidence of an ancient civilization and fossils? Sounds like the kind of place legends are born from. Furthermore, new research has confirmed that the construction of these ruins coincided with a huge meteor shower. Hundreds of meteorites are said to have fallen from the sky and landed here. Yes, here. Truly, these ruins are the stuff of legends. Well, I hope you're able to find some fossils. Thank you. Oh, and before I forget, do you happen to know of any Pokemon that are capable of breaking this boulder? There's something behind it. I can feel it in my bones. It might even be a fossil. My Zigzagoon usually helps me with this sort of thing. The little fella's poor paws are frozen numb. We don't want to have trudged all the way out here for our fossil excavation just to be stopped by some nippy weather, you know? Yeah, I wish there was something we could do. Me too, but it's not like either of us can bust a big boulder like that. If we could just find a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks. It's weird that that's not a mission, though. You want to break rocks? Leaf Tailor. It's a Livani. It looks kind of anxious. Do you think there's something wrong? Hey Livani, did something bad happen? I see, it's worried because some swadloons still haven't come home. Levani's gone looking for them a lot already and can't find them anywhere. With how cold it is here, I can see why Levani's worried. If we find the swadloon, let's tell them to come home. Good idea. Apparently there are 2 swadloon missing. 2 of them. Got it. Okay, Levani, leave those swadloons to us. Now, don't worry about it. We can look for them while we're conducting our other investigations. It wants us to deliver these clothes to the swadloon when we find them because they're probably shivering in this cold. These are clothes for swadloon? Yeah, Levani can use their sticky silk to weave clothes out of leaves. Okay, got it, Levani. We'll search for those swadloon and deliver these clothes to them too. So you just sit tight and stop worrying. Nice! Deliver the leaf clothes to swadloon. Levani... Oh gosh. Levani is worried about the swadloon that went off to play in this cold weather. Deliver the leaf clothes that Levani made for them. On it. Some pink berries are growing here. Yeah, those are nanab berries. Monferno, fiery tail, burning spirit. That's a Monferno. It probably lives around here. Doesn't look too happy. It doesn't like how cold it's gotten so suddenly. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? About you.
Hey.
Can't you create fire, Monferno? I think that would help you deal with the cold. Oh, it's so cold that it's hard to heat up your flame? It says it might leave this area if this cold continues much longer. I guess it prefers warm places. I hope the weather gets better soon. About the snow.
Hey.
Snowfall is pretty rare here, isn't it? This is the first time you've seen snow here when it's not winter? When did this snow start? A few days ago, it says, right when some humans arrived. Clouds suddenly started to gather above the ruins, and then it started to snow. It's really strange that the snow is only falling around the ruins. Yeah, maybe we'll learn more if you pay them a visit. Okay. Hi there. Oh, you need help too. Hold on, I want to see what this is. Some red berries are growing here. Those look like haban berries. What do you need, buddy? Exercise extreme caution. Fair enough. Oh, it's an Ursa ring. You don't see those back in Rhyme City very often. You sure don't look happy, Ursa ring. Is something wrong? You came all this way from a faraway bamboo forest with your Ursa ring friend to look for food. Now your friend has been missing for days? I can see why it's worried. Let's help Ursa ring search for its friend. Yeah, we may be in the middle of an investigation, but I'm worried about that other Ursa ring. Do you have any information that might help our search? The last time you saw your friend, he was headed toward the ruins. Sounds like the other Ursa ring may be inside then. Okay, we'll let you know if we find your friend. Find the missing Ursa ring. Ursa ring's friend went off in search of food and hasn't come back. Help find the other Ursa ring. Okay, so the ruins are over this way, so let's go this way. Oh, it's the quiz! Okay, hold on. Some yellow berries are growing here. They must be panap berries. Oh my gosh, hello. Lotad.
Lotad.
Leaf bobber. Those are Lotad. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when you're having so much fun, but do you mind if we ask you some questions? About you.
Hey.
You three seem really happy. I take it you're not bothered by the cold? They said a little cold snap like this is no problem when they can sing. They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together. We should ask Ludicolo at the Hi-Hat Cafe to join them then. About this place.
Hey.
Have you three always lived here? So you love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food? It's a shame the weather's like this now. Apparently they're just fine, but they're worried about the other Pokemon around here. I hope the snow stops soon.
Tim! Over here! Hey, Lotad. How does it feel to live your life floating on the water?
Lotad. Lotad.
Floating on the water feels so nice.
Wow. What a way to live.
Such a dork. Oh, another tree.
Mm-hmm.
Some blueberries are growing here. I think they're yachi berries. I feel like this is gonna be an important tool for later. Okay, bestie. What's your quizzes? We meet again, detective. Remember me? Who are you again? Damn. Oh, come on, it's me, the quiz professor. Now let's get started on today's Pokemon quiz. Answer with the correct Pokemon and I'll give you some fun trivia about that Pokemon as a reward. She was at the park in Rhyme City too. We're actually pretty busy right now. Okay, question number 1. What winged Pokemon has a round body and adorable eyes? The correct Pokemon can be found close by, so get out there and find it. She's not listening to us at all. Well, if we happen to come across the answer, I guess we can tell her. Oh, hold on. This is the best game of the year. Yes, this is the best game of the year. Best game ever. Who the fuck? Oh, Toucannon. I was like, who the hell is that? Okay. What's your first quiz? Oh, shoot. Yep, you already told me. Sorry. I took a break and I just immediately forgot. Okay, that would be down here. This cutie patootie. It's a Rowlet. This Pokemon has adorable eyes and a round body. Just like the quiz professor said. You think she was talking about this Pokemon? She must have been. Okay, let's go back to that professor and tell her what we found. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was like a twist and it's like the quiz professor was actually the villain? And that's why they're in like every area wherever we go. Oh, hello, detective. Have you figured out the answer? Yes, it's Rowlet. Yeah. Bingo, that's it. Maybe I gave too many hints. Rowlet are nocturnal. During the day, they stay still and photosynthesize. When they hunt, they silently sneak up on their prey and attack it with fierce kicks. Glad we didn't meet it at night then. We might have learned about those sneak attacks the hard way. On to question number 2. What Pokemon has a blocky body, impressive jaws, and will shock you if you touch it? A blocky body? Is it really a Pokemon like that? Maybe it's an electric type Pokemon. I guess we can keep an eye out for it. I love that he's like, a blocky body? As if we didn't... That was like the first Pokemon we saw when we got here. Hey, buddy. Ah. Oh, you look just like what the quiz professor described. Yeah, she must have been talking about Charjabug. Oh, it's nothing important. Sorry if we startled you. Anyway, now that we know the answer, let's go tell her. Yeah. Oh, whoa. I didn't know that did that. Judging by the look on your face, you found the answer. Yep, the answer is Charjabug. Exactly, good job. Charjabug eat fallen leaves and convert them into electricity. And they can store that electricity just like a battery. Seems like they'd be pretty useful Pokemon to have in the great outdoors. If only a certain Pikachu had that talent. Hey Tim, you know I can hear you, right? And now for question number 3. This is the last one. What Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over? Wow, that last question is really vague. Just find the fluffiest Pokemon around these runes. Soft and fluffy, huh? I wonder if anyone could beat this fine fur coat of mine. Whew, that was quite a hike. Hey Tim, there are a lot of Pokemon here that I've never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring we saw just outside isn't native to this area. Maybe it came here looking for food. Say, where is Gordon anyway? Huh? It looks like someone's here. Oh, that's...
Oh, what are you doing here?
Chris Honor, Professor Gordon's assistant. Did I say Honor? Munchlax, curry enthusiast.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you during your work, Chris. My name is Rachel and this is Tim. I'm a student of Professor Gordon's and Tim here also attends Rhyme University. Oh, you're students. What brought you all the way out here? There's something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We were hoping to talk to him. The professor? Oh dear. He entered the runes 2 days ago and well, as you can see, he hasn't come back yet. Huh? Whoa, what are you saying? Oh, the professor's always like this. He is absolutely obsessed with his research in the runes. I'm pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's some kind of trick to opening the door to the runes. You have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it, but I can't figure it out. He usually makes it back without issue. I'm sure he's fine. Hey, in case you haven't noticed, it's freezing. Can you really afford to be so carefree about this? I guess we have to figure out how to use the mechanism if we want to meet Gordon. Okay, Chris, we'll go look for Professor Gordon and his Slowpoke. You? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Damn. Don't worry, Tim and Pikachu are detectives, famous all over Rhyme City. Oh, you're that Tim? The great detective? In that case, I'm a lot less worried. Okay, I'll leave the search for the professor and Slowpoke to you. Just don't push yourselves too hard. Right, first we'll investigate the entrance to the runes. I won't be much help if I'm looking at the same things you are. I'll go look around the perimeter of the runes. Thanks. Okay, let's start investigating that entrance. Okay, are you the Pokemon? Ooh, another tree. There are some blueberries growing here. I think those are Koba berries. This Munchlax appears to be Chris's partner. Ask you anything, huh? Don't mind if we do. About you.
Hey.
What are you doing here? He says he's helping Chris. What sort of help do you do? Your job is to eat a lot so there are no leftovers at the end of the day? Sounds like he's just a glutton. About the Professor's Slowpoke.
Hey.
What's Gordon's partner Slowpoke like? It says Slowpoke's always with the big man. It must mean Professor Gordon. Slowpoke is really nice, and he sometimes lets you eat his tail, and his tail is sweet and delicious. Seems like Slowpoke is pretty generous. I mean, it is a delicacy, so... Swabloon! Hey, I got a coat for you! Find safety in swaddling. It's a Swadloon! Looks like it didn't go home because it's too cold to move. Let's give it the clothes we got from Levani. It looks a lot happier now. Now you can get back to Levani, right? It seems really worried about you. You should hurry on home, okay? There's one! Okay, so we need another one. Ooh, I bet it's you! Fluffy! Has thick cotton fluff. It's Eldegoss. It's really fluffy. That is an impressive amount of fluff. Eldegoss has got to be the answer to the quiz professor's question. Alright, then let's go back and tell her the answer. Yeah. What's over here? Ooh, another tree. What do you suppose grows on this tree?
Let me see.
Oh! A Simeon, premier pitcher. Whoa, a Passimian was in this tree. We woke you up from your nap? Sorry about that. It's been noisy around here lately because of all the strange visitors? Is it talking about the professor and Chris? Maybe, let's ask for more details. About you.
Hey.
Do you live here, Passimian? Apparently, Passimian and its troop have lived here a long time. It says they never have to worry about food because so many berries grow around here. So this is a pretty easy place to live, I guess. About the runes. It says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Recently? Were there no humans here before? Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. And it only knew that humans used to live here because that's what its grandfather told it. If humans once lived here, it must have been a really long time ago. Okay, interesting. Let's go turn this in. And then we'll come back and we'll go ahead and end stream there. Then I can talk to those two. Where's the other Swadloon though? So, Detective, have you identified the fluffiest fluffster around the runes? Yes, of course. The answer is Eldegoss. Oh, hello, Ghosty. Yes, that's correct. Didn't you just want to give it a big hug? By the way, Eldegoss's cotton is used as material for all sorts of clothing. And not only that, the seeds attached to its cotton are highly nutritious for Pokemon. It really is an amazing Pokemon, not only cute, but helpful as well. Cute and helpful? Is there anything it can't do? Our daily lives really are improved by so many different Pokemon helping us out. Well, that's it for today's quiz. I hope you're looking forward to the next time we meet. I've got a feeling we're gonna keep running into her. Yes, well, please go easy on us, okay? Yeah, I know, you're worried about the Swadloon. Just wait, we'll find him for you. A lot of Clefairy. Thanks again, Tim. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. About you.
Excuse me?
What are you doing here, Chris? I'm helping with the professor's research. I set up camp, search around the outside of the ruins, stuff like that. Oops. But if I stop working just because he's disappeared, I'll get in trouble with him later. Sounds pretty rough. Oh, I'm used to it by now. About all I can do at the moment is cook up some curry and wait for him. And there are so many berries growing around here, it's a great chance to try out different flavors. I'm not sure if the professor's too independent or if this guy's too easygoing. Either way, they seem to make a good pair.
Yes.
The professor has several assistants, but I heard that Chris is the most skilled. If even he can't figure out how to open the door to the ruins, it must be pretty difficult. I believe in you, Tim. Now, let's figure out the trick to opening that door so we can go see the professor. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Until next time, bye!